All right, so today I'm out here in Little Elm, Texas, showing you Little Elm Park and wanting to give you a little bit of an idea of what it's actually like to live in Little Elm. And so this is one of the first stops in this mini-series, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're going to be going through all sorts of places in Little Elm, kind of showing you them each individually, so you get a little bit better of an idea of what it's actually like to live out here. And right now we're kind of just walking down one of the main paths around the beach area itself. We've got some playgrounds and sporting areas over here to my right, and then to my left we have a pavilion for where they kind of do some of the main music events or speeches during some of the holidays or events that they hold down here. The city kind of uses this park as a main central hub for hosting a lot of the different events that they have throughout the year. Major things like holidays, Memorial Day, July 4th, that sort of thing. But really, really beautiful park, and I'm looking forward to showing it to you. All right, so right here we're passing by the Lakefront Grill. This is on the actual main beach, so they've got kind of a really big paved section that kind of runs alongside the perimeter of the beach itself. Kind of shores it up and everything. So lots of ice machines, restrooms over here if you need. And then this is one of the smaller side beaches. Over there is where we came from, where we were looking at the rentals for the smaller watercraft, and that's also where they let you launch some of the small watercraft onto the lake itself. So this is kind of coming up on the larger part of the beach itself. And this is about your typical Saturday. It can get a little crowded during the holidays when everybody kind of comes down here for the main center town events. But as far as your typical average Saturday, this is usually about what you can expect. More volleyball courts over here. And then this continues, kind of just wraps all the way around. Like you saw, the beach kind of has that circular oval jut out into the lake. So this kind of just follows that. And it's a really cool setup, really beautiful beach out here. So that doesn't compare to something like maybe your Pacific or Atlantic Oceans or anything like that. But for a free beach to come out to, it's actually pretty nice. And then that bridge, if you look over to my right, is going to connect the little peninsula of Little Elm that we're on over to the peninsula that Oak Point is actually on. So that's the peninsula that's kind of jutting northern down into Lake Lewisville. And you might be able to see it, but if you kind of take a look straight ahead of me, that's where the main boat launch is for your larger watercraft. So you've got a parking lot on the other side of this inlet, and that parking lot is designed for you to bring your boat trailer and take the ramp right off into the lake from here. So it's a cool setup, so you can take your larger watercraft, your smaller watercraft, whatever, and just hang out on the beach. Yep.
Yo, what's up, YouTube?
What's up, man? Yeah, how's it going?
I'm a big fan.
Oh, cool. Nice to meet you guys. Yeah.
Can I say hi?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hi, YouTube.
Hey, you guys enjoy your Saturday, okay? Yeah, so great beach overall, especially for a smaller town like Little Elm, which is growing pretty quickly, but definitely keep an eye on this place. It's a great spot to be here in northern Texas. And if you don't have your own watercraft, you can actually go ahead and jump down here, and they usually have some rentals available during the season. So definitely during like peak summer, you'll be able to come down here and easily find some rental craft if you want to get on the water, or if you just don't have one, you can pop on down here. It's just really, really convenient. But yeah, let's jump down here, take a look. So this is where they kind of have it set up for launch site for the smaller watercraft. All of the larger watercraft is going to be on the opposite side. So right over there, if you take a look across this little inlet, you'll see where the main beach starts to form, and I'll take you over there too. And then on the opposite side of that, they have a boat launch area. So boat launch area, like I mentioned, has a full parking lot for your trailer, hitch, and everything. So really, really easy to maneuver in and out. And then you can get your larger watercraft onto the lake over there. And Lake Lewisville is really, really large. If you haven't actually seen it yourself yet, it's one of the bigger lakes in the area, and really, really beautiful. And this part of the park, they actually have a lot of picnic areas, some kind of campsites, so you can pitch a tent and camp out overnight. And this is right next to the watercraft, the small watercraft rentals that I just showed you. So right now I'm actually just taking a walk through one of the wooded trails, but there's kind of a mixture of paved trails and more rough trails like this. So you could bring, if you've got a road bike, you can absolutely ride that around here. If you've got a mountain bike, you can definitely get on some of these more trail systems that they've got going throughout the woods. But really, really well done park, and a really, really peaceful place to be. So coming off this little dirt trail, kind of cuts between a couple of the paved portions. If you go that way, that's going to take you to the park itself. And then over here we have a lot of different neighborhoods kind of around the park, and you can absolutely find some nice houses in there. It's actually a really, really beautiful area. So that about wraps it up for our tour here of Little Elm Park in Little Elm, Texas. If you have any questions, or if there's anything I can do to help you out this way with the area or finding a house, let me know. I actually live out in this part of town myself, and be happy to help you get started with anything you need. So until next time, I'll catch you on the next video.